On the iPad, you can work on your PDFs in either a note-taking app, PDF reader, or PDF editor. Each app has unique capabilities that set it apart from others. In this video, we'll be comparing the PDF reading experience you get in a PDF editor, PDFelement, versus that of a note-taking app, which is GoodNotes in this case. Hey guys, it's Roxy, back with Paperless X, a channel that is all about digital productivity. If you're new to our channel, hello. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know each time we release a new video. And if you're already subscribed, fantastic human, welcome back. Amongst note-taking apps, GoodNotes will give you one of the best PDF reading experiences. And PDFelement is one of the cheapest PDF editors on the market. That is why we have chosen these two for this comparison. We'll cover the following in this video: pricing and supported operating systems, navigating in the two apps, annotations, PDF editing, iPadOS support, document format conversions, merging documents, optimizing your PDFs, password protection, and filling out forms in these two applications. PDFelement is available on iOS, iPadOS, macOS, Windows, and Android. You can choose to pay for it only on the devices you use. To get the application on your iPad and a PC of your choice, it will cost you at least $160 for the one-time purchase option. GoodNotes is only available on iOS, iPadOS, and macOS under a single universal purchase of $7.99. It is much cheaper than PDFelement. Though PDFelement is available on more operating systems, it strictly does not sync across all of them. Both PDFelement and GoodNotes sync across your Apple devices and nothing beyond that ecosystem. But PDFelement has room for a workaround syncing workflow that will involve Windows and Android because it at least has apps for those operating systems, which GoodNotes does not. Navigation is a crucial part of PDF reading. You want an app that can quickly skip through pages, especially with long documents. Both apps recognize outlines, but your outline is easier to access in PDFelement. We prefer navigating the table of contents on the sidebar than from a pop-up window. It's a better user experience, don't you think? In both apps, you can create your own outlines. With PDFelement, bookmarks and outlines are similar. They're the same thing. Only you can decide if it's important to differentiate the two. The apps have different approaches to how they handle outlines. GoodNotes can differentiate your documents' outlines from the ones you created or the ones you added yourself. Though PDFelement does not differentiate your outlines, it can edit them. So you can delete or rename even the table of contents that came with your document. The app also supports nesting your outlines for those that like some organization in their table of contents. Simple PDF reading involves annotating the text in your documents. Both apps do this without a problem. GoodNotes being a note-taking app, it has more pen types, a fountain, and brush pen in addition to the ballpoint you get in PDFelement. The handwriting experience is good in both apps, which we expected for GoodNotes, but is impressive for a PDF editor. If you've tried using Acrobat or Foxit Reader, you'll understand what we're talking about. You can also annotate with text. GoodNotes handles that better because its text doesn't pixelate as it does in PDFelement. Text should not pixelate in any productivity app. For editing, that is, changing the contents of your PDF, you'll need PDFelement. You can add or remove information, change the font, its size and color, or format it. This capability is unique to PDF editors. PDF readers can't do this, even the sophisticated ones. PDF editing also means you can replace the images in your PDF, depending on how the PDF was created, of course. Because with Harrison, our most loved cardiovascular textbook, you can't edit the images, not just with PDFelement, but with several PDF editors that we tried. You can also add text or image watermarks to your documents. If you want to protect your work, this can come in handy. You can stamp your documents or create custom stamps in PDFelement. In GoodNotes, the Elements feature can work as stamps. They're probably better because they don't limit you to text. Your stickers can have handwriting and images in them. It gives you plenty of options to customize your stamps or stickers for a more personal look. You can sign documents with a single tap in PDFelement. It's helpful if this is something you repeatedly do every day, but we don't recommend saving your digital signature, and PDFelement gives you the option not to. In GoodNotes, you can sign your documents as you would do on paper, which might not be a problem for most users, especially if it's not something you do often. The desktop version of PDFelement has more editing features that let you create hyperlinks to link pages in your documents for faster navigation. You can do this both on Windows and macOS. And you can also add web links to your text. You also have the option to redact sensitive sections in your notes. And interact with scanned documents with OCR. All these are powerful features that we would love to see on their mobile versions, especially on the iPad. GoodNotes macOS version doesn't come with any additional features when compared to its iPadOS counterpart. Both apps support multiple instances, which can open the same document twice, side by side. GoodNotes also has tabs, so it opens more documents at any instance. Tabs are a useful feature for PDF reading. We look forward to seeing them in PDFelement. You won't get through dark mode from either app. It'll be good to have it though. GoodNotes converts images, PowerPoint, and Word documents to PDF when you import them into the application. It is strange that PDFelement, a PDF editor, does not import PowerPoint and Word documents. But it can open audio, video, and HTML files. It makes more sense to import readable document types like PowerPoint. It is a very basic feature in 2022, and we hope to see that soon in PDFelement. When you share your documents out of GoodNotes, they can either be images or PDFs. Those are the only two readable formats that you can export out of the application. PDFelement can convert your PDF to 10 functional formats. GoodNotes can merge two documents into one. This is a fairly new feature in the application, so it doesn't have many options. PDFelement, on the other hand, does not limit the number of documents you can merge, and you can also choose the order in which they appear in the merged document. It helps when an app can optimize the size of your PDFs without decreasing their quality. PDFelement offers you 5 levels of optimization that tell you your PDF's estimated final size. GoodNotes does not have this feature. Another feature missing in GoodNotes is password protection for private documents you wish to hide from prying eyes. Face and Touch ID are not supported in PDFelement, so you have to enter your password every time you want to access your logged documents. This offers an extra level of protection, but for some, it might feel like extra work. Filling out forms in PDF editors is a wonderful experience, and PDFelement is no exception to that. It can recognize drop-down menus, form fields, and other aspects of forms which GoodNotes does not. In GoodNotes, you have to manually align text or handwrite most of the information. Digital forms are better text-filled. If your workflow primarily involves creating and editing PDFs, a PDF editor will probably make more sense than a note-taking app with PDF reading capabilities. Paired with the desktop version, you will get value for your money if you want to edit the contents of your PDFs and scans. We hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let us know which of these apps makes the most sense for your workflow. Thank you, Fantastic Human, for watching. See you in the next video.